Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Hello, how are you? How are you spending your day today? It's beautiful out where I'm living. Do you have 5 minutes for me? Well, come into this space. I want to talk to you really quick. This is Dr. Hairston with Your Best Life, and I'm bringing another 5-minute quickie to you. Alrighty, so I want to talk to you really quick about gratitude. And I know that many of you have had several conversations in your lifetime about, gratitude and being kind to other people, acts of kindness, acknowledging people. Like I know that you've had many conversations like that. And I just want to talk a little bit about how I share my gratitude with those who works for me. So, I run this institute where my staff is distributed all over the state. I have about 42 total staff member within the institute, and about 6 of which directly report to me. And the rest of them have directors in their area that they report to directly. And one of the things that I've always, told myself is that whenever I would get into a position of leadership of power where I could have an impact on someone's life in this particular way, that I would take full advantage of making sure that our colleagues know as often as possible, in as many ways as possible, that they are appreciated, that they are needed, and that they are necessary, and that they are valued, and that their contribution and what we feel and think about them is so much bigger than their day-to-day activity, that we recognize that people are coming into these spaces with the worry and the stress of their home life, if there is worry and stress, with the emotions and the joy of their home life, with the trials and tribulations of things that are happening outside of our workplace, and that we recognize that and we respect that, and we know that this is way bigger than just the service that they provide to this organization to help us achieve our goals. I think that when you are practicing this attitude of gratitude, acknowledging the value of those that are around you, that it goes a long way, not just in work relationships, but in personal relationships also. People want to know that you see them and that you hear them, right? It's not just enough to pay them a paycheck. It's not just enough to continue to pay the rents. It's not just enough to, make sure that, the bills are paid or the medical cards is paid and all of those things. It's bigger than that, right? Sometimes as parents, we kind of get into that space where we're like, I pay the rent here, of course, that I care, or, your husband or your spouse, I pay their mortgage, I pay all the bills. Of course, that I care, right? Well, that's not the case, right? Sometimes you have to practice that. It has to be in your action. And so I want to constantly be that voice for our colleagues, that voice of gratitude. And so I find ways in so many different, to just say you are valued, even if it's just a random email to them, just say, what, you did this thing today, and I just want to remind you how much I appreciate that. Or maybe there wasn't nothing that I saw them do, I just had them on my mind, and I sent them an email, say, what, you were on my mind today, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm thinking of you. I hope all is well. If a birthday comes up, it doesn't take any effort to say happy birthday and acknowledge that and let everyone else see that you're acknowledging that. If they're celebrating an anniversary, they've been with your company 2 years, 5 years, they're celebrating their first year anniversary. That takes no energy to say happy anniversary to you. When they're accomplishing goals, whether they're big goals or small goals, it doesn't matter. It doesn't take effort to say, wow, that was amazing, and really genuinely mean it, because people know the difference. They know the difference. So I'm coming to you to let you know that taking time to show gratitude, appreciation, and care for someone that you're working with, that you're working for, that's working for you, that you live with, that you see walking in your community, it doesn't take that much effort. It goes a long way, especially when you're dealing with work environment. Your retention is stronger, the commitment is stronger, their will to bring excellence to the table at all times is just strengthened. So practice that. Think about that. When was the last time that you shared some gratitude? If you haven't done it in a while, take an opportunity to do that. That was my 5-minute quickie for you. Go back out in the community and change someone's life, embrace them because they're waiting for you, and live your absolute best life.
My Lacasa boy, this is my residence. My prescription boy, this is my medicine. The world can be sickening and living in house resemblance. Not to mention the media's effort to keep us in the most simplistic state of mind. Lowest age bracket committing the highest rate of crime.